Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi to all my friends and of course to my ECH 3003 Mathematical Engineering 3 Dr. Mafuzah Mohtar. I, Muhammad Hazri bin Hadran, will make a video about how I solve my assignment using a MATLAB. This video will show to you how I use this kind of software to solve the assignment given to me. This problem required me to plot a graph using all the vectors and all the variables given. Before I start, what is MATLAB actually? MATLAB actually a short form that stands for Matrix Laboratory. MATLAB was originally written to provide easy access to matrix software which together represent the state of the art in software for matrix computations. It is a high-performance language for technical computing. It integrates computations, visualizations, and programming in an easy-to-use environment where problems and solutions are expressed in a familiar mathematical rotations. Before I start, let's clear all the previous comments that I already done. First, let's clear all. Next, we will clear all the previous comments and also all the previous figure that I already done. So, to clear all the comments, we will write clear all command. And then we will write clear all the current figure. As you can see, we already cleared all the previous figure, the previous graph that I already done before. So let's get started. Since I already wrote all the commands before, I will use the shortcut that already provided from the MATLAB. First, we will write the sizing vector of this assignment. As you can see, our starting vector is actually -5, and we use colon to show that our stepping range is actually 0.001, and our last vector is 5. And then, next I will write all the variables that I already solved from the assignment. As you can see, x1, x2, and x3, and also u is the variables that given to us in the assignment. So as you can see, there are several tricky parts that I believe most of us, including me, for the first time, will ask what is the meaning of ones. So let's see the description. As a description show that ones returns an array of 1 which the size vector defined as size x. In our case, we can define as size t. Let's see some simple example. As you can see, x equal to 1, 4. It means we will create a 4 by 4 arrays of 1. This is actually a simple example how we use 1 in our case. Okay, back to our MATLAB. we assume that x is actually a summation of x1 plus x2 plus x3. The MATLAB will show to you the answer or the solutions in matrix form. As you can see, all the columns are the x for the x variables. So next, we will plot a graph using the size vector of t and the variable that we already find out, variable x. Well, there are actually one hidden part that we need to know. At the left side of our MATLAB, we can see a workspace column. This workspace column shows us the variables that we already wrote. You can see all the values that we have wrote are arranged in Excel form. Since all the variables have different value, the MATLAB software will automatically arrange all of them. Next, after we get all the informations that we want, we will plot the graph. So, we will write plot t and x. As you can see from the figure, we already plot the graph that we want. But since the graph is not actually easy to read, we need to label it. So we will label the x-axis and also the y-axis. First, we will label the x, and then the y. So as you can see, we already have the axis. In addition, to make it easier to read, we can add a grid. This grid will make our graph easy to read and will make our graph nicely arranged. As you can see, we can easily find all the points that we want. And of course, we can add the title. And there you have it, the graph that we want to plot nicely and easily to read. And if you can recognize this kind of graph is actually one of the square wave graph. And before I end my video, I want to give a thanks to all my viewers, my friends, and my lecturer, Dr. Mahfuzah Mohtar, as a person who gave me an opportunity and a support for me to solve this kind of assignment using MATLAB. Thanks again and see you next time.